I have a really cool thing today with Desperado. I don't know if you guys saw, Mehalic came out with a video yesterday talking about the new Desperado challenge, or not challenge. He was talking about a new Desperado strategy using the Avengers path. So I've actually already done some testing. I actually tried to record one already, but for some reason, the entire recording after 4 hours was corrupted and it crashed, and I recorded the entire thing with awesome commentary and it crashed, and man, I am just in a great mood now. Since I'm in such a great mood, I'm gonna share this with you. We're gonna do everything is easy. So the point of this video is I want to take Desperado with the new updates, and Mehalic's video gave me inspiration. If you're interested, check it out in the description. It goes over this really cool strategy using the Avengers path, and I'm gonna do something kind of similar to what he did, but I'm actually gonna be doing it a little bit more cheekily. That's kind of a word that I'm using. I shouldn't use that word, but instead of doing it the way that he did it, I am on an easy map with 1 life and in round 140. The reason 140, in my testing I was able to get to 193 with using a bunch of other towers, but that was as far as I could get. So today we're going to be doing to round 40 with the Desperado strategy. The whole point of this was I wanted to see how far it could get, and the title of the video is probably something like how far can you get with the new Desperado Avenger strategy or something. I don't know, I'll think of something. Now, I don't generally do strategies, I don't generally go over things like this, but this one was interesting. It seemed really cool, and I thought I would share the strategy I'm using. So I'm going to try my best to explain it for the second time, but basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be using 6 Desperados because of the 6 Avengers. If you're not familiar with the Avengers, you got Iron Man, Hawkeye, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, and Captain America. And then if I have time, which I probably do, I'm going to be putting Nick Fury in there, who will be the Desert Phantom. So we're gonna have like 1 Desert Phantom. Beyond that, we're gonna be using Churchill as our hero to do lead, because Desperado does not actually get lead in this build. So what we're gonna do with Desperado is we're going to be going the bottom path to Avenger. We're not even going to be getting the Desert Phantom at all. I was going to do it, like I said, with like as Nick Fury as a joke. If we have time, I might do it if we need to, but just for fun. But we're going to be having 6 Avengers because I think that'd be funny. And it was funny 4.5 hours ago when I recorded this the first time. I'm going to be salty this whole video. I'm going to try not to be salty, but bro, I'm feeling like SpongeBob right now, the way I'm covered in salt. Beyond that, we're going to get Eagle Eye and Bullseye. Eagle Eye is kind of irrelevant because we are going to be getting a Monkey Village. The Monkey Village is, and I'll get to it in a second, you guys will see what I'm doing, but the Monkey Village will be going full top up to the primary expertise, because that will help with, obviously Desperado is a primary monkey. Beyond that, we have the Alchemist. We're going to be doing the Alchemist Stimulant strategy where we get up to Permanent Brew, so that'll be cool. So round 140 in my testing 4.5 hours ago, basically I was able to get to round 140. I think I may have had to place like a Mermonkey or a Spike Factory. I don't actually remember everything I had to do, but I remember getting to 140 and I felt like it was a reasonable accomplishment. But 193 was the highest I could get with this strategy, including other towers, right? So that were relevant to the Avengers. It's this whole thing I'm not going to get into. Let's just get started with the actual like challenge type deal. So we're gonna be placing 3 Desperados here first off, because we don't have enough money for Churchill, so we do have to save it for Churchill. But we're gonna place 3 Desperados here. We are gonna do Glue Gunner, by the way. So Glue Gunner is not gonna get any pops in. It's gonna be purely for slows for the DDTs, because again, go check out Mehalic's video if you want a bit more in depth. But essentially, the DDTs are not poppable by the Desperados that we're going to be using, because they're not fast enough. Their speed is just too high. So by having Glue Storm, we are going to be able to slow the DDTs and actually properly hit them. Oh, sorry, auto start is turned off because I was on round 193 4.5 hours ago. I'm not salty. I want this to be a good video, okay? Can you guys like the video? Totally like it, please? Because what upsets me is there was so much good commentary. I was like, dude, I was on point. It was crazy. I actually knew what I was talking about for once. But no, it's okay. I'm okay. That's the second time that's happened, by the way, now, and I think that's why it's bothering me so much, because it happened on another video as well, which is not out, and it'll probably be out in the future at some point, but it happened and I had to re-record that, and it was just another like 4 hours of my life gone. Literally the same amount of time. 4 hours. So it did kind of suck. Anyways, before here, I'm gonna slow because I'm gonna look at another screen just to kind of talk about Mehalic's run. So Mehalic used I could be wrong, by the way. I'm looking at like a screenshot. He used a sniper monkey, a dart monkey, a mer monkey, two what is this, two desperados. I think that's a desperado. I think so. I think he used 2 of them. And then he used a monkey village and a spike factory, and then he used Geraldo. At least that's what I'm seeing. He may have used more than 2 desperados. I don't know, man. I watched the video, but I took a screenshot at a weird time. Actually, that's like 3 or 4. Maybe he did use 3 or 4. I don't know. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go beyond that. Obviously, it's an easy map, so the strategy isn't like, you know, I'm not like showing you like the craziest strategy to like overthrow his amazing video or anything. What I'm trying to do is show you guys a kind of a funny way of doing this. So we have 6 Avengers, right? I already told you the Avengers, all right? These are the 6 Avengers. We got Iron Man, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Thor, and Captain America. All here, dude. They're all in Bloons TD6, guys. The Marvel universe has entered Bloons TD6. It's amazing. I had like a whole monologue. Dude, I don't know. I have to use some of the audio. I might try to use some of the audio from the original recording. It was good because all the audio was captured. It was just the video. Just the video that was bad. Yes, it was. Oh my god. Wait, hold up. Do I want to do... yeah, let me do... I need to make sure I can do this like this. Yeah. There we go. And then I can place, we'll do bigger radius just to verify. So we're good there. So pretty much this is the whole setup. Obviously we need Churchill. Once I get Churchill, we will pretty much be set up and you'll be seeing the whole thing. Like, this is literally it. It is a single monkey village with a single glue gunner, 6 desperados going to the okay, I can't get there. The Enforcer, and then the Avenger path, and then Churchill over here. I know for a fact we were able to reach round 140, but I don't remember if it was with just this or if there was like a mermonkey or something helping. Also, don't worry about this camo. My spikes will get it. So if you have spikes, you can do this strategy. If you don't have spikes, then you may need to use solder or something. The reason why I use Churchill is because they have lead destruction. They can dominate the lead. And as far as I know, there is no way to get lead on Desperado except for Deadeye, which is this path right here. So you would have to not do the Avenger strategy essentially. I also like how Churchill fits perfectly in this little square. It's adorable. We do want Churchill to get what level? Level 6? Yeah, level 6 will get camo detection for Churchill. We should be fine, but perfect timing. We saw our first, I think that was our first lead that came through. What we need to do is get our bottom path up to Avenger, and then we will be good to go on all 6. But yeah, Mehalic did this first, so I would highly recommend go checking out their video. I'm not trying to take it, but I definitely saw this strategy. I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to show you guys. But I will say this, the first recording was so fun. I'm sorry that you'll never get to see it. It was so much fun because I was literally exploring all of this for the first time, and it was super duper fun. Sadly, we will. Wait a minute. Hold up. I screwed something up. What did I screw up? What did I screw? Oh, that's right. I got Eagle Eye at this point. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. I made an oopsie whoopsie. The first recording was so much fun, and I'm so sorry you guys won't get to see it. I do hope that you'll stick around if this is the first time you're watching me. I do hope that this is still entertaining in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, normally I like to record my videos a little bit longer. This one's going to be kind of straight to the point, but I'm also not like normally this serious sounding. I am normally a little bit more energetic and happy, but I am currently sad. And a little angry. But it's fine. You know what happens? Things happen. You can't always control everything. It just sucks because it's happened twice now. And I know the solution, I just don't know the problem. That doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we don't need crit. Let's focus on getting the Enforcer, and then we'll get jungle drums. Maybe now would be a good time to get radar scanner because, I mean, well, they all have EY. It doesn't really matter. So wait, we'll get primary training now. And then we will focus on, we'll get stronger glue. I'm trying to remember exactly everything I did because I want to make sure that, so here's the funny thing. The first time I leaked and died was on round 40. That's how I know that round 40 is the highest you can get. I think round 40 is where I had to add the mer monkey to keep going. This thing with that camo was my bad. That was just something I forgot about, you know. But I'm pretty proud of getting to 193 though. That was pretty cool. I couldn't quite get to 200 with this strategy, but I got to 193. Obviously I had other towers on the board, but I started with these guys, the exact same thing you're seeing now. I started with it, and yeah, anyways, enforcer. You know what? I don't even care that it was like through a black screen on my recording. You know why? Because I still get to make the thumbnail. I am so excited for this thumbnail, dude. I have a picture of the Avengers right here, and I'm gonna do magic. Okay, I'm gonna do magic on that, dude. I'm about to be in Photoshop for like 2 hours, man, trying to make the perfect thumbnail for this video, dude. I'm not even joking. God, dude, I love making these videos because they do cheer me up. I know I was so mad. Like, it's crazy because I was so mad. Did I get the right thing? Yeah, glue hose. Yeah, I was like so mad, man. I just like sat here for like 10 to 15 minutes. I was just like, I lost 4 hours. I hate my life. Dude, I was so sad. I was literally so sad. But the recording these do make me happy though. They definitely do. They give me the power inside to overcome my adversities. No, but they do. Recording these always make me happy because even if the game is hard or whatever it is I'm doing is annoying or difficult or whatever, it makes me happy because I don't know, I get this weird enjoyment from recording videos. But this is pretty much the setup. So we have Avenger. We do not have Avengers on these guys. Yeah, they're all enforcers, sorry. But we have, you can see this is like that's it. So this Desperado is an Avenger, so we're gonna get 5 more Avengers as time goes on. The Glue Strike, we want Glue Storm. We need Glue Storm, I would say before 93, I would say, because we need it for the DDTs. We have Glue Strike should work for like 91, 93, maybe 95, maybe, but it's doubtful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need it before 95. So it's kind of funny, you guys are seeing this in like 20 minutes, but this video technically took like 5 hours. So if that don't deserve a like, man, I don't know what does. Also, stay till the end because I'm gonna be shilling something because I have a creator code now with BTD6, and it's my YouTube name. It's Bloonfu, so you can use it in the in-game store. And you know what? I didn't shill it in the original. I should have, but I didn't talk about it in the original, the original footage from 4 hours ago. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done like making jokes at my own expense. But yeah, I do. I recently got a creator code, so if anybody wants to support me or use that, you're more than welcome to. It does help me quite a bit. How are we doing, by the way? We're doing good, man. Look at us. We are doing great. I'm just clicking around, looking at everybody, you know. They're vibing. The Avengers, dun da da da. That's not the Avengers sound. This can actually be better if you can somehow fit all 6 of these inside the monkey village here with the balloon, with the glue gunner. Then same with this, same with the alchemist. Like, well, really, I mean, technically, I think the acidic mixture dart or the stimulant is still good and still works with the glue gunner. But here's the thing, I'm pretty sure you only get a buff for speed but not damage, because it doesn't do damage because you're only doing the glue storm path. So I'm almost positive that even if you get this, it would literally just be for like speed, because right here you'll see it gives them extra damage, range, and attack speed. So you'd probably be giving it range and speed, but you wouldn't be giving it any damage, obviously. So we can actually get both now. Not quite. Okay, now thank you. All right, the Avengers have a okay, sorry, we got one left that is not. That's probably Hawkeye, right? The odd one out. You know what, maybe it's a good thing the original recording kind of crapped out. I made so many Avenger related puns and jokes. Maybe it's actually a good thing. You know what, I'm gonna, just for my own sanity, to keep myself happy, I'm just gonna say it's a good thing. You know, to be fair, I will say the final like hour and a half was me grinding rounds, because I got to like round 160 something, and I was just like having to stop every 3 to 5 rounds to keep adding more, selling more, like to reevaluate my strategy. But I will say that I was so smart in some of those, dude. There was times where I was just like surprised by my own intelligence and knowledge of this game. And it's crazy that, oh, by the way, we made it to round 72 with the Avenger strategy. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. If you're smart, you would have already gotten the camo detection. You wouldn't have had that one leak. But I'm hoping that I have my many hours of knowledge and preparation for this that were recorded but not able to be used. I'm hoping it prepared me for this and that we don't actually leak anything. I'm hoping. We'll see. Alright, so the Avengers are fully assembled. We are pretty much set up on everything else. There's not really going to be anything super crazy beyond this. You know what? Actually, here, we'll get one more. This will be Nick Fury. Alright, we got Nick Fury. He'll be the... Yeah, he'll be the Desert Phantom. Yeah, this is Nick Fury. And then you guys have already met, you know, Iron Man and Hulk and Black Widow and Hawkeye and Thor, Captain America. You guys already met them. So based on looking at Mehalic's video, he did, like I said, use a spike factory. So if we do, for some reason, end up failing right at 140 or right before it at any point in time, we're going to throw a spike factory here and get the top path, which is the super mines. And that's only because I found that they are really great, and they'll take everything out immediately. So, but I think we're gonna be fine. I don't think we're gonna have any major issues. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I added anything, and I'm trying to remember. Maybe the Mermonkey is what I added. I do remember talking about my favorite towers. I gave you guys the whole like 10-4. I gave you the whole rundown on my favorite towers. For anyone who is ever curious, and if you ever want to make me happy, that's relevant for some reason, but my favorite towers is the Wizard Monkey. This is in order, by the way. The Wizard Monkey, the Druid Monkey, and then I actually have a tie for third right now, which is the Alchemist Monkey and the Mermonkey. I love the Mermonkey. Like, I love the top path. I don't know. I like octopuses. I think octopuses are cool animals. I think capybaras are cool animals. Rabbits are cool animals. I have like this select few animals that I think are really cool, and I think I told you guys about my capybara. I think it was the last video I made, the randomizer video, right? If not, I'll link it in the it'll be the first top comment or description or something, dude. I'll put it somewhere, man. I gotta figure all this out. My brain is mush at the moment. But yeah. Capybara is probably like top 3 100%. Rabbit, you know, top 3. But when octopus is top 3. But yeah, it's really cool. I really do like, if you guys haven't seen the Lord of the Abyss, they look sick. It's such a cool design. I love the Lord of the Abyss design. I also really like the Final Harmonic, not necessarily the design, I mean just like the strategic value. Like it's great. Oh god. Okay, hold up. No, wait, we're fine here. What am I talking about? Hold up. I'm not gonna hold up. I'm not gonna do that. Primary expertise, yes please. So that'll get some pops in. I actually didn't get this till way later. I remember I didn't get that till round 100 plus before. So we'll just go ahead and get it now. But yeah, if you wanted to get to round, like, say 100 on Resort, or really, I'm pretty sure you could do this on any easy standard map. I know Mehalic did it on, I think, an expert map. I think he did it on the conveyor belt level. I think that was an expert map. But if you want to do this on like any map on like easy or anything, just grab a single glue gunner, grab like a couple Desperados, get them all on Avenger. Don't even worry about the Desert Phantom. Have like Churchill or something that can get like pop lead early on. Or like if you want to throw in like a bomb shooter or something. But like if you just want to do this strategy by itself, like you could easily reach round 100 with just buffs and like just buffs. So the Monkey Village, the Alchemist with like a couple Desperados. You don't even need 7. I just have 7 here because I'm doing a funny thing with Nick Fury and the 6 Avengers. And then you got the Glue Gunner just to slow down the DDTs, and that's it. Like you're solid. Round 100 done. Really easy, done. Medium, probably done. I ain't tested this on medium or hard, but probably done. But yeah, those are my favorite monkeys. Thanks for coming to join my monkey talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, actually, wait, hold up. I want to see. I don't want to use Glue Storm. Okay, never mind. We're using Glue Storm. I was like, don't use glue storm. I want to see if we can do this. We actually could have probably handled that. Maybe, possibly, potentially. I didn't even try it. I mean, it's very, very possible. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, the first time I did this, I was wildly surprised that you could reach such a high round with just like buffed Desperados. This is super cool, by the way. This is such a cool strategy. I didn't make this disclaimer. I probably need to. I may not do this perfectly. I may do something wrong. Please understand that my channel is not like, you know, I don't do these strategies a lot. This is something rare for me, but I saw this one and I thought it was kind of interesting, so I thought I'd check it out, you know. But and speaking of that, if you guys want to see like when new strategies are released or like new ones are talked about or shared online, and if you want to see me try them, let me know. I am 100% down to do that. I used the wrong thing. It doesn't matter. I'm 100% down to do that because I think it would be interesting to try out some of the strategies. I will just have to be smarter next time that I record 4 hours of footage. And see, here's the thing. I don't even know why I did it. It just started doing it like 2 days ago when I recorded a completely different video. And it's like, I thought it was the game. I thought it was the game that did it. And then I was like, okay, so the game's broken. Blah, blah, blah. I was upset, but the game. Today, I thought I would be fine. But then I looked back like 5 minutes ago, and man, actually, I've been recording now for like 15. But I looked back and I just felt the pain in my soul. My soul was shattered. You guys ever heard of Yu-Gi-Oh? You know, Yu-Gi-Oh, the card game, or Yu-Gi-Oh, like the anime, or, you know, I'm sure you've heard of Yu-Gi-Oh. There's this thing in like the first episode or the second episode where Yugi has like a card and he throws it up and it's just like mind break or something, and he just like breaks Kaiba's mind. I'm feeling like Kaiba right now. My brain is feeling mushy. But you know what? I really wanted to get this video out today. I really, really wanted to, and that's why I'm recording it again. This time it's a little bit more organized. I will say that the first one was not organized at all. You know, the first one was just me figuring it out, playing with it, and basically the equivalent to how Ryan did it a bit. But you know, this one's a little bit more organized because I've already done it. But I still wanted to showcase it. I still think it's really, really cool. I like the strategy. I like the funniness of it too. I like strategies that are funny, because they call this strategy Avengers Assemble, and I think it's funny, so I like it. Okay, I like it. I promise not all my videos are filled with me complaining. So if you are new here, subscribe, join the channel. You can't join. I don't have the little join button. I don't have enough subscribers for that. But I do have a subscribe button. Not an actual like subscribe button, like a button on the computer. I don't own it. YouTube owns it. See, the commentary was better before. Now I'm just like the Temu version of my original commentary. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. 110 though. We've made it to 110. Oh, sorry. You guys are probably thinking, what do you mean you're on 19? Check that out. That's right. Congratulate me. Oh god. Hold up. Blue storm? Blue storm? Blue storm? Please? Okay. I do like, I remember the one joke that I continuously made through the initial recording is when they're pushed back, they look like they're breakdancing. They're like breakdancing DDTs. I do like that. The breakdancing DDTs, you know? The breakdancing DDTs. Alright, Nick Fury. You're finally gonna get your Desert Phantom upgrade. I don't really think we need to do that. We might be okay. I'm sure we're fine. But yeah. So that's Nick Fury back there in his sick Phantom outfit. That's pretty cool. My man's back at home base. This is home base, by the way. Look, this is home base. That scared me, by the way, because my glue storm was not up. I was like spamming glue storm. It actually scared me a little bit. Let's see. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else that I mentioned in the original recording. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to come up. If we lose, you know, we may use like a mermonkey or something. I've already talked about that. I've already kind of explained what it is, what the Avengers are, the Desperado with the glue gunner. That's the whole strategy with the Alchemist and Monkey Village buff. So as you can see, we're at round 114, and we're essentially still doing the strategy. Obviously, I used one extra one. Okay, that's Nick Fury. Okay, don't judge him. But as you can see, we reached 115 without any extra towers aside from, you know, the hero, and then, you know, the base towers from before, like the glue gunner for the DDTs. I did mention, I think, that Mehalic's video, it'll be in the description, so go check it out. you know, I definitely want to give credit where credit's due. I actually didn't know about this strategy until I saw his video. I don't know if there is a place where you can find strategies. Like, I would love, I don't know if it was just like in the new update he was just playing with it, or if like maybe I don't know, maybe somewhere along the line somebody mentioned it to him, or maybe it was like the Discord. Oh, maybe it was like the Discord or something. So we're gonna throw down Mermonkey. This is not gonna be an attack monkey. This is actually gonna be the final harmonic. We will also add the tidal chill for freezing, so we can just throw that here. Boop. And so now we're gonna be good. I do think my glue storm was a bit weird there, but I don't know exactly where the best place to oh, did I screw up again? No, I'm good. I thought I was fine. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the best place to get like the new strategies are that other people come up with. I'm sure there's a lot of places, maybe like the Reddit or something. But aside from that, you know, I like to come up with my own strategies most of the time, but a lot of times when I see cool ones like this or funny ones like this, I do like to try them out. And I just thought I'd share this one with you today. So I hope you liked it. I really, really do. I think it was funny. I think I found a way to make it kind of interesting and give it its own personality, so it just doesn't, it's not just a copy of someone else, you know? So I'm hoping that it kind of gave it its own personality. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully the commentary is also pretty good. I spent 4 hours of my life wasted. God forever. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out something. Maybe I'll use the audio for something, because I have audio for the game itself, and then I have audio for my vocals. Yeah, dude, I was just sitting there singing, dude. I was sitting there just like jamming. No, yeah, I got audio for my audio for my commentary. So maybe I'll do something with it. I don't know. If there's maybe some funny parts, maybe I'll make like a little short or something. I don't know. Even if it is a waste of 4 hours, I'm just hoping the video is entertaining to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I actually did forget one thing. I also put a banana farm down. I did do that. I put a banana farm down, and I also put my what do you call it? A spike factory here. So I'm pretty sure you could probably do this with 6 Desperados on the Avengers. You don't have to do the 7th maxed tier. Maybe have like a Mermonkey here or something. And you don't necessarily need water for the Mermonkey. It's just, you know, it gives it more range. If you're unfamiliar with the Mermonkey or don't use it a lot, the only real big difference it put it in the water is, I think, is range, and it gives it a bit more popping power. I don't think that it has like any crazy buffs, but I think it's just, you know, it does buff it a little bit. The glue gunner is real nice though. The glue gunner is basically required for this challenge, or this strategy, because the Desperados don't have anything. They have this. So, sorry, I don't know if you like me explaining these. You can let me know if when I do these types of strategy videos that if you like me explaining it, I'm more than happy to, but, you know, again, it's not my main type of video, so it's just something I thought was fun. But the Enforcer has knockback on balloons, so when they get in close range, they do knockback, but the Glue Gunner is used, here's the middle path, so for Glue Storm, because what it does is it'll actually slow the balloons, and the DDTs, even though they get a little bit of knockback, they're still fast, and the Desperados can't always catch them, you know? They're fast scoundrels. So it is what it is, but the Desperados rely heavily on the Glue Gunners. They gotta work together in this world to achieve greatness. Oh, did I ever get permanent brew? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. Of course not. Well, who needs permanent brew? No. I don't use permanent brew. What do you mean? I'm also pretty sure there's somebody out there who could probably do this without Mermonkey, or without like any other towers other than like Desperado and maybe some buff towers, and getting to 140. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's better than me and who could do it, but I still like this strategy a lot, and I think it works out well, and I think it like showcases pretty well as well, you know, as well. So again, not an expert map though. This is an easy map, or it's an easy challenge, so it is not by any means like as difficult as the referenced material. But as you can see, when there's a few DDTs, the knockback works fine with Desperado when you have 6 of them. It's mainly like the round 98 DDTs where it's like 15, I don't know how many there is, I'm just giving an example. When there's like 15 or something, when there's a lot of DDTs, or like when the baddies come through. When the baddies come through, you've got to be prepared with those balloons, my guy, or balloons, with the glues, you know. If for some reason we fell on 140, I'll throw a ninja down and I'll get a balloon sabotage up, or probably a grand saboteur. We got enough money, so I'll probably get a grand saboteur up, and we'll just you know, push it on through. But we're almost there. We're almost at the final round for the second time. I will say this actually went by a lot faster because I didn't have to, you know, I didn't spend too much time actually testing things out. So that was nice. I don't know how long this video is going to be, by the way. That 4 hours was probably going to be bumped down to like an hour. This video is probably going to end up being like 15 or 20 minutes. So I don't know, maybe if you only have like a lunch break or something and you want to watch it, then I guess you'll, you know, it'll be a little bit shorter. It'll be a little bit more available to you for your schedule. And I hope that's true. Speaking of that, I am actually working on a video. I can't talk about it yet, but I'm working on a video right now on BTD5. Yeah, so for anyone who watches this, who's been watching the channel, speaking of that, dude, we've been growing insane lately. We're up to like 60 subs right now, which is kind of insane. Considering this channel is less than a month old. It's really grown. We've gotten pretty good views on everything so far that I've released. I'm very fortunate. It's actually insane at how lucky I am right now. But yeah, I'm working on a BTD5 video right now. It'll be a while before it comes out. There's a lot that goes into it. It'll probably be a few weeks minimum, which kind of sucks because God, I can't talk about it, but I'm very excited for it because I really like BD5 on mobile, and I recently got it on PC like a week or two ago, and I'm excited to make the video because it's actually the hardest, I think it might be the hardest challenge I've ever done, and it's like, I can't even get started on the challenge until I get to a point on the PC version where I actually have things unlocked. So I'm working on it. I'm almost there. I've almost went through the monkey lab or whatever it's called in BT. I don't remember what it's called in BTD5. I think it's the monkey lab, where you get like it's kind of like the monkey knowledge here, but whatever it's called in there. So I'm working on it. I promise I'm working on it, and it's gonna be really cool. I got a couple other videos in the works, but that one is definitely gonna be interesting. It'll come after the new year, but yeah, I'm working on it, okay? As you can see, though, we pretty much are done. You're probably thinking, oh, man, that baddie is going to take us down. I'm scared. Don't be scared of the baddie. It's fine, dude. The baddie's got nothing on us. Look at that little, look at that baddie. Oh, they're a little hurt. Look at them. They're a little hurt. Oh, no, there's two baddies. What are we going to do, Churchill? No. Are we going to be able to survive? I don't actually remember. Wait, I don't actually remember. Is this good enough to do this? I don't remember. I may have had to actually add something here. Oh yeah, this may have been where I added the spike factory. Yeah, this may have been where I added the spike factory. Yeah, that was where I added the spike factory. I do remember this. Okay, so yes, you could get to round 40, but you must add a spike factory. I do remember this now. I remember, oh yeah, because there was this whole thing because I was upset. I restarted this 3 or 4 times because the spike factory, I maxed it out with like the super, or the, I thought I had enough money. Oh, that's right, I had the banana farm. Yeah, I maxed it out with the super mines, and it like dominated the baddies so fast. They were taken down like immediately. They were completely shredded. And I remember removing it and thinking, okay, is that what actually did it? Because I think that was also the round I added Mermonkey. So I added Mermonkey a little early here, but before, I don't think I added my first unit outside of the actual like base strategy until round 140. So yeah, Mermonkey here, I added at 140 last time. I added them a little early here, but just to, you know, why not? As for the Spike Factory, I do remember this. I do remember that. I sold the Spike Factory because I wasn't sure if that's what took it down or not. Now, the interesting thing is the Spike Factory was actually a lot stronger. So we may actually have a challenge here, maybe, because the Spike Factory was a lot stronger and shredded everything a lot faster before. We should still be fine. I'm thinking we're still going to be fine. Yeah, we should still be fine. Maybe? Maybe not. We just need to take care of the fortified baddie in front. If we can take care of the fortified baddie, I think we're fine. I may actually have to get something else here. Oh man, that actually kind of sucks because the original strategy, I only used what's here, but I got Spike Factory up to, yeah, okay. Let me do that then. So we'll throw Spike Factory. Obviously, we're gonna go back to it. Faster production 106, so we need to sell something worth 20,000. I don't really have anything worth 20. Oh yeah, I got you. There we go. Boop. And then, you know, we'll keep the 6 Desperados. We don't need Nick Fury. He's usually back at base anyways. You know, oh dude, that was the joke. I remember, dude, I had like this whole joke, because we're gonna win, so it doesn't matter. I had this whole joke where I pulled in like the Super Monkey and I bought Dark Champion. I was like, oh, we gotta we gotta call in the DC universe on like round like 180 something, because I was like stuck and I was just like making jokes at that point. And I was like, oh dude, I remember that. Oh, that was so funny. Oh man, it's so sad. Those jokes are never gonna see the light of day. we gotta call in the DC universe. Okay, that was funny. I'm giving it to myself. I don't care if anybody else laughs at my jokes. I'm laughing at my jokes now. Oh god, that was a good one. That was a funny one. But that is it. That is the Avengers Assemble strategy that that I thought was really cool. So yeah, if you don't know, it's because the Desperado got a big buff, or a big like boost, and I think it got cheaper as well. Like it got cheaper to for either Avenger or Enforcer. I think it was Avenger that is now cheaper in the path purchases. That, and then I think it also got a buff. I don't remember the exact buff. I'll throw it up on screen because I will go get my own screenshot. But I do remember Mehalic mentioned it. And again, he does this way more often than I do with the strategies. He can do a way better job probably explaining it. I just wanted to try it. If you do enjoy strategies and you want to see them, or you just want me to try them out and show you my silly ways of doing them, I'm more than happy to do that. Just, you know, let me know below in the comments, and maybe in the future when I see strategies that I think are cool, I'll do it anyways. But if you want to see me start doing this, then I will. But I'm definitely not the person to come to for like the top-notch best strategies in the world, okay? Oh, and there was one other thing I wanted to show you guys. You know, if you guys want to try this challenge, here's the rules. I'm not going to publish it because it's basically just yeah, you know, oh, well, if I edit it though, it's going to make me it's going to make me redo it, isn't it? If I do like that, it's going to make me redo it? Yeah, no. Maybe if I have time, I'll redo the whole challenge with the right monkeys and publish it. But there was one other thing I wanted to show you. I am actually officially at my highest round ever, 239. So we see here, I've hit 238 here, but it's currently ongoing. So I'm thinking I might hit my first 300 plus round, because so far this has been super simple. I actually showed this at the beginning of my initial recording, but I don't know, I thought I'd show it here real fast just because I don't know. So here you go. Yeah, this is currently my round 239 that I'm working on. I'm hoping I'll hit round 300 here soon. We got like a sun temple down here, dude. I don't know. We got all kinds of weird stuff just all around. I got almost every paragon in the game in here. The only ones I don't have are the ones I don't have unlocked, which is like, I also have 224 dart monkeys. Ignore those. But yeah, I just thought this was cool. This is actually a medium difficulty, funnily enough, for Last Resort, or Resort. It's not Last Resort, is it? It's just Resort. Yeah, this was literally my medium run on Resort, 239. So I just thought that was funny. I wanted to share that with you. I shared it at the beginning before, but you know, things happen. You know what happened? The 4 hours. The 4 hours happened. But oh, I wanted to show you the other thing. I didn't do this before, but again, I mentioned this earlier. I do have a creator code if you want to support me. Very, very cool if you want to. If not, no worries. It's the same as my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's available in both the BTD6 shop and I think Fightland as well, because I played that on the channel, so that also got included in my creator code setup. So yeah. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. I'm so sorry that this probably wasn't as entertaining as the first one was. It was a little bit more, I would say, organized, because I kind of went in knowing what I was gonna do already, because I had already done it. So that, I would say, is a big positive. A lot of the fun though is sadly in the broken recording. But regardless, I still had fun, and I'm just happy that it's finally recorded. And I can finally say it's done. I'm just happy I can finally say it's done. Even though it was fun, I'm finally to say it's done. I'm happy it's done. But yeah, that's it for me today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you for your time, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, you know, and I don't know. Tell me how 4 hours ago I was doing the same thing, and it's something that should have taken 30 minutes.